Havana, just west of downtown Miami, we've got baseball from Lone Depot Park. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Miami Marlins. It's Marlins baseball, and it's next on the show. Trevor Rogers gets the starting assignment for the Fish in this matchup. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
This guy had a year you'd love to forget last year. Awfully ugly. We'll see if he can rebound and pitch much better. And if he doesn't, his spot in the rotation could be in jeopardy. It will be awfully important that he gets off to a good start in this one.
Stepping up is Tommy Edman. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Edman.
On the ground to third. Fielded cleanly. And there's one gone to begin the evening. Now a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, I'm looking for a big performance from Nolan Arenado. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
In now, Dylan Carlson. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball 1-1. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they come in 2-1 on the young season and off to a good start.
Yeah, Matty, I think the keys to winning today's game, let's focus on the offense. They have to hunt the fastball. They cannot miss it. You can't allow yourself to get deep in the count and have to deal with off-speed stuff exploding out of the zone. You get 1-0, 2-0, 3-1, what I like to refer to as count leverage. You have to find a way to move traffic with the heater.
Hit sharply on the ground, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
At the plate, Michael Lee, as he'll go after the first pitch and line one into right field for a base hit. Long throw to third.
Hey, a little top-of-the-order lightning right here, Dan. The second and third guys in the batting order throw knocks out there, and now you're staring a monster in the face.
Hero, this is just what you don't want to face as a pitcher, right? You get the 2 and 3 hole guys up, and all of a sudden now it's 4, 5, and 6 going to have to get through the meat of this tough batting order.
1-0 the count. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. The bouncer to the left side. He's got it to second for 1. Relay to Aguilar. The double play, and that retires the side. They make it look easy, don't they? Around the horn for the double play to end the inning. Bottom of the first, straight ahead. We are scoreless on the show. Jack Flaherty is on the mound for the Cardinals. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
Here's Starling Marte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder, Starling
Now the pitch. The 0-1. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. It's so far so good as they enter play 3-0 on the young season.
Yeah, guys, this is a dangerous team right now. Game 1 of a new series, coming off a sweep. Everybody's feeling good, swinging the bats red hot. This should be interesting.
And it's 1-2.
1-2.
The offensive game plan today is certainly to see the ball up. This guy is known on the mound for sinker changeup combination. He's going to try and establish down in the zone to get swing and a miss or ground balls consistently. You have to find something above the belt to get loose on.
And a 3-2 full count to Starling Marte.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Next up, John Birdie. First pitch on its way.
1-0.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
Now the 1-0.
Yeah.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Nobody out, runner on first. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
A high fastball is in there. Hit in the air down the right field line. Lee will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first.
Batting third.
We have a moment here in Miami to take a look at the Marlins starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, Matt, I'm going to be paying close attention to Starling Marte. This is the guy you want at the plate when the game is on the line. He thrives in these situations. It's almost like he goes to bed and says, I can't wait to play because the game is going to come down to me and I'm going to make something happen. He thrives on performing in the big moments.
Jesus Aguilar comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Runner goes for second. In there. Now the throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
Good steal of second there, and that really sets up the middle of this order to drive in a run and break this scoreless ball game. Always great if you can score first early in the game.
The 1-1. And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Oh, not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with only 1 away.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
So now here is David Lee, looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. And now the first pitch.
Off the plate, ball one.
This looks like it could be a rough one. You can't throw a strike, and it's only the first inning. I'm not sure he's going to be around here very long.
Runners are at first and second with one away. And a fastball here that's taken for ball two.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
2-0 count. The pitch is laid off, but in there for strike one.
One of the most frustrating things for me to watch in this game is guys getting count leverage and not pull the trigger on a fastball middle in. That's why you play, to get in those situations where you can try and do damage. What do you want, the nasty slider?
First and second now, one man out. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
And he misses again, ball four, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Standing in now, Corey Dickerson.
Outside, that's
the first
ball.
pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. His career numbers in this matchup, just 3 for 14. Popped him up. DeYoung over to his right. 2 gone.
Wow, talk about frustrating. Not what you want to do with the bases loaded. A simple pop-up, and nothing productive comes out of that.
Into the box, Brian Anderson. And he puts it on the ground to second. Go on to first to be in time, and the Marlins can't cash in here, and that ends the inning. Marlins leave all 3, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Yadier Molina. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. First delivery to him.
Ball one, no strike.
And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Hey, D-Row, you better be up there ready to swing with Ricky Holiday behind the plate, particularly on that high pitch.
Yeah, and I don't like that, Dan. As an offensive player, that's the one pitch that you almost can't get to with a power guy on the mound. I'm okay with you giving a little bit on the corners. When you start giving north, it makes it super tough on the hitters. Check out the Miami Marlins on defense. And let's take a look at Brian Anderson. This guy, when I see him out there on the field, I think of one thing. He's a ball player. Offers versatility for his manager. Outfield, little third base. He was fighting for the 2018 Rookie of the Year.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. The windup and the 0-1.
Oh, that's out.
Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now. No score here as we play inning number 2.
Nope.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And a full count to Paul Goldschmidt. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Hit softly on the ground to third. Scooped up. And there's out number 2.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time. And that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
And that'll bring up the former top prospect Harrison Bader as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
2-0.
2 out, nobody on. 3-0 now.
3-0.
Paul DeYoung would be next. Now the 3-0 offering.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
The 3-1 pitch is in there for a full count now. 3-2.
3-2.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Last half of the second set to go, and next to bat will be the outfielder Adam Duvall. First pitch of the AB on its way.
1-0.
The 1-0 home is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
1-1.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
To the plate now, Jorge Alfaro. As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. His career numbers against this pitcher, he's hitless in 6 tries. Bottom of the second here with no score. And another strike. Good fastball under the hands. It's 0-2. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another 1-2 delivery. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box now, Trevor Rogers. Swing, and he pops him up. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Nope, that's the ball.
And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. Pure dominance on the mound as he strikes out the side in order. 2 complete. Still scoreless here on the show. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. He was not much of a factor at the plate during yesterday's win as he took an 0-for-4 line. Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a look at ball 1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Now it's 2-0. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Marte is under it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Batting 9, the pitcher, number 22, Jack Flaherty.
No one on with 1 down, and the pitcher digs in next. It'll be Jack Flaherty. First offering.
He'll take that first pitch strike all day long. If they're going to take 0-0, he's going to pound that zone and get ahead. Much more susceptible down 0-1 than 1-0.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
That brings in Tommy Edman as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0-for-1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Base hit, line drive into the corner. Legs churning, he's headed for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Yeah, this one was starting to look like it was going to be one of those 1, 2, 3 easy innings. But now all of a sudden, they have the go-ahead run standing out there at second base after the 2-out double. Big moment here.
In now, Dylan Carlson, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 1-for-1 with a single so far. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Ready with the 2-1.
That's ball
3-1. Michael Lee would be next. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
Here's the payoff pitch. Lifted down the line in left. Ready with the payoff pitch.
Nope.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
The right fielder, number 8, Michael.
Now at the plate, Michael Lee. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. First offering on its way.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Into the corner and slicing foul.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
0-2. Here it is.
Inside, ball 1.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Third inning, no score to this point. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. We played 2.5. No score on the show. Cards strand a couple. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Starling Marte steps in to start out the inning.
Marte.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Hit out towards second. And the Marlins have their first hit of the game.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
At the plate, John Birdie. A pitch out. The throw. Skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
Well, they guessed right on the pitch out there, and I thought they might have cut him down, but the throw from behind the plate was just a little off target to the left of the bag. Could have been the difference there.
One and one the count now. Fastball, and that ran in and drilled him.
Yeah, there are a couple of things you don't want to do as a visiting pitcher. Never give the home crowd a reason to get involved early, and don't put guys on base to ignite a big inning. Well, mission accomplished on both fronts. We'll see how he responds.
Ready now for the Marlins, Jesus Aguilar. First pitch on its way. As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball one. First and second here with nobody out. Shot toward right center. And this is going to wind up as extra bases, as that'll play one for sure and maybe a second. On the second, but he's in safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
You simply cannot offer a pitch like this to a hitter of this guy's magnitude, especially with runners on the bags. He makes a living off frozen ropes to the outfield like this, and that one drives in a pair.
At the plate now, David Lee. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Worked a walk in his first plate appearance. The set and the 1-0 pitch. A runner at second, nobody out. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
The struggles continue, but that happens when you're not able to locate your secondary pitches. You become a one-pitch pitcher. He needs to start to get those secondary pitches over really fast.
And the slider misses low and away here. It's ball four.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Now to the plate, Corey Dickerson. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. From the stretch. Loud contact for Dickerson, and a ball headed to deep right field. And that is off the wall. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, Hero, that looked like extra bases right off the bat. This thing caroms off the wall. Outfielder does a great job of getting it in quickly and probably does a good job of holding him to a single.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not standing on second base there, but you run the replay back. He was busting it out in the box. It's just a nice job by the defense to hold him to a single.
Brian Anderson is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Has a look, now the pitch.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Bases loaded here, nobody out. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
Challenge pitch coming. Here it is.
Careful.
High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase, and he makes the catch in the corner. And he'll make it in to score. It's a sac fly and an RBI, and it's now a 3-0 ball game.
One of the things you want to do as an offense, right, is stay fundamental and keep pushing. A great job there. Sac fly pushes the third run across in this inning.
Up next, Adam Duvall. 3 across so far in the inning and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate.
Hey, this is a spot as a pitcher right now you want to get a little bit greedy. Ideal would be to roll up a 2-ball. At worst, try to get yourself a strikeout.
The 0-1 pitch. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Pretty good spot to be in as a pitcher right now. You can go for the punch out or try to induce the ground ball to get a double play.
0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hitting right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
3 runs already home here. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time.
Full count, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And he misses with it. Ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
So it's bases loaded, 1 away, and up next will be the big catcher, Jorge Alfaro. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Ready with the 0-1. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Popped him up. Arenado is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, the pitcher, Trevor Rogers.
So here now is the pitcher, Trevor Rogers. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. First pitch of the AB on its way.
That's out.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score any more here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
Popped up. DeYoung is calling for it, and the inning is over. So they do get 3 that inning. That's the good news. The bad news is they leave 3 men on base. 3 innings complete. Miami's out in front, 3-0. And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado as we begin the top of the 4th.
Offense needs to get going right here. You want to try and tighten up this game a little bit before it starts to get into that territory where you're going to start seeing the back end of each bullpen.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Count now a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swung on and missed.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
The 1-2.
I got the count. 2-2.
High in the air down the right field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Ball low as he's able to lay off the slider.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
Hit hard on the ground at third. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
The catcher, number 4, Yadier Molina.
Striding in is Yadier Molina. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, it didn't look good right there. Just out in front. You know, sometimes when a pitcher has great arm action, you're going to get that. You're trying so hard to catch up to the high velocity. If he shows that great arm action and pulls the string on you, sometimes a pop-up is going to be the result. Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
Behind 0-2 now.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
One ball.
Smart to lay
2
off
strikes.
there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. 2-2 to the Cardinals catcher. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Line drive to left. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
Paul Goldschmidt.
And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. A double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3 on a nice dig at first, and the inning is over. Redbirds down quietly. They trail it here 3-0. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've earned 5 walks in the game, and he said that's not only leading to a lot of run-scoring opportunities, but it's also forcing the pitching on the other side to work a lot harder and throw more pitches than they want to.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth.
Leading up
And
for the
standing in
Marlins,
is the veteran outfielder,
the center
Starling
fielder,
Marte.
Starling Marte.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. As he'll take strike one on the inside corner.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
1-1 to the Marlins leadoff hitter. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, John Birdie.
Next to dig in, John Birdie, 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. First pitch on the way. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. 3 runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Swung on and missed on a pitch at the thumbs. A ball and a strike. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Oh dear, that caught him full bore on the mound as it ricochets back toward the plate. Unable to recover. He's safe at first, and now the attention turns back to the guy on the mound. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg, and that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Here's a look over to first, and he'll get back in safely. Stepping in now, Jesus Aguilar. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Runner goes. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal at second base.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch.
Ball, that pitch is out.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. To short, hit hard. And that's through into left, a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away. So now to the plate, David Lee pulled high in the air out to left field. Catch is made. Runner tagging from third. And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Pause, now the pitch. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1.
One of the big keys to pitching well is getting ahead early on, and it's been far from that for this guy so far. Less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Here's the 0-2, fouled off.
I love the fact that the hitter was able to foul that pitch away. I always thought with 2 strikes, you give the pitcher that inside part of the plate and you do your best to cover away.
Here comes another 0-2. In the dirt here. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. A runner on first with 2 away.
Nope.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed, strike 3. Marlins get 1 here on a couple of hits. We played 4 full. It's the Marlins 4 and the Cardinals nothing. Welcome back to Miami as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only 1 of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Harrison Bader.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Harrison Bader is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Lifted out towards straightaway center field. There to take it is Marte for the first out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Paul DeYoung.
Now 1 down with the bases empty, and that'll bring in the Illinois State product Paul DeYoung. First pitch on its way. Skied into straightaway right. Duvall's back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
The pitcher, number 22, Jack.
Lane Thomas will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 35, Lane Thomas.
Here's the first pitch.
Hey!
No runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Fastball called for strike 2.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Adam Wainwright is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
Number 50, Adam Wainwright.
Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Brian Anderson.
Brian Anderson.
First pitch coming from Wainwright. And Wainwright able to get ahead with the breaking pitch for strike 1. And it's quickly 0-2. And another foul ball. Hit out towards second. DeYoung gathers it in, and there's 1 down now. Cardinals are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. Certainly not the night he wanted to have.
Yeah, nothing seemed in sync for him out there in this one, Matt. He just couldn't get the ball where he wanted to, and the opponents really took advantage of that. That's a brutal feeling sitting in the dugout. Know that you disappointed your team and you went out there and laid an egg.
Wainwright gets the sign. Here comes the first pitch. Adam Duvall comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Down and away, ball one. And this ball runs away for ball two. 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch. Big rip at the curveball, but he comes up empty, and it's even at 2-2. One out, nobody on. And there's ball three on a breaking ball that misses away.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
Off-speed pitch, and there is strike three called. And boy, that zone just got a bit larger. 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Jorge Alfaro stands in as he looks at ball one here. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Wow, was he looking to swing the bat right there? Check pitch on his swing. That ball wasn't even close to the zone.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
Alfaro in front, 3 balls and a strike. The 3-1. Swung on and missed. A full count now. Chases out of the zone for strike 3, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. Miami down in order, but they're in front 4-0. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Tommy Edman. First pitch of the AB now.
Ball, that's good.
Down the left field line and deep.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
Here comes the 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
2 strikes.
Hit in the air down the left field line. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 3, Dylan Carlson.
Next to hit is Dylan Carlson, as the switch hitter will bat right-handed here.
Might be just what the doctor ordered. His percentages and average much better against left-handed pitching. To me, he's a much more comfortable hitter hitting from the right side.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Marte is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, the right fielder, Michael Lee.
So next to bat will be Michael Lee, struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
Hey, this guy's done a better job than expected. He's made some bad pitches in the strike zone, but so far he hasn't gotten hurt by him.
2 out, nobody on. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
The 1-1. Swing, and he launches this one to deep left field. A ball that's carrying. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Marlins 4 and the Cardinals nothing. Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the Marlins, Trevor Rogers. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Now the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1.
Ball. 1-1.
High in the air out to center field. Bader is right there, 1 down.
The center fielder, number 6, Starling Marte.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Starling Marte. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. First pitch coming from Wainwright. A ball and no strikes.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the 2nd out.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Standing in now, John Birdie. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Windup and the 0-1.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
Now a ball rolls softly to second. Going to be a tough play. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They lead it 4-0. It'll be the 4-hole hitter, Nolan Arenado. He grounded out last time up. First pitch of the AB now. As he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
If he's able to locate that two-seamer down at the knees, he's going to get a ton of swing and miss and a ton of ground balls today.
This is foul right side. Two balls, two strikes to Nolan Arenado.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Ball 3 here as that pitch runs way up and in and backs him out of the box here.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. He'll get it into second, and he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
He just smoked this ball right down the line. Take a look here. Hard to tell if it was fair or foul in real time, but you can see it flies right over the bag. Ump was all over it and made a great call.
In now, Yadier Molina, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0. Swing and a flare down the line. And this is going to dunk in out there, a base hit. The throw to the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
Yeah, and they say better late than never, and that's definitely the case here. They couldn't get anything going through the first 6 frames, but they scratch a run across here in the 7th. We'll see if they can parlay that first run into something more.
Well, now the Miami manager's up out of the dugout and on his way out to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Anthony Bass will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
52, Anthony Bass.
Into the box, Paul Goldschmidt, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now the 1-0.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Strike called, 2-1.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Set, and the 2-1 pitch. It was taken for a ball as that slider broke off the plate.
Well, tying run on deck. He should get something really good to hit right here in a 3-1 count. I'd be sitting on a fastball middle in.
And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
So it's 1st and 2nd now. Nobody out. And in to bat next, one of the fastest players in all of baseball, Harrison Bader. From the belt, the pitch, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. None out, runners at 1st and 2nd. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. To 1-2 now. From the belt, the pitch. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Again, a 1-2. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. One away.
Now batting, second baseman.
One gone for the Redbirds in the 7th. And that'll bring in the Illinois State product, Paul DeYoung. First offering on its way.
Count 1-0.
Now the 1-0. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Fouled away. Runners are at first and second with one away. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Here's another 1-2. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field, a base hit. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
The pitcher, number 50,
Adam Simber will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
90, Adam Simber.
Matt Carpenter is out of the dugout now, as it looks like he'll come on and hit for the pitcher, Wainwright. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. As he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. Runners are at first and third, one away. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
The 2-0. Chopped to third. Tough to get to. Reined in. The second for one. On to first. And talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. One batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Time to get up and stretch here in Miami. The Marlins lead this one 4-2. Alex Reyes is out from the bullpen now, as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
Number 29, Alex Reyes.
So now to the plate, Jesus Aguilar. His career line against Reyes. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats.
Aguilar.
He's set and the pitch. Ball 1. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. The 1-0 home. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Reyes is an absolute flamethrower, of course. You don't have to watch him long before that radar gun really pops and catches your eye.
This is what we're looking for in today's game. We're looking for velocity, and this guy is V-E-L-O. Velo lights up a radar gun, and he can hit triple digits, and that's one of the reasons why everybody likes to watch this guy throw.
The 1-2.
I got to count 2-2.
Swung on and hit in the air to left. Carlson is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Now batting, the shortstop, David Lee.
So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami. David Lee drove in a run with a sac fly last time up. First pitch on its way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
Down the third baseline. Oh, look at Arenado. It's there. He got him. So a really nice diving stop down there at third, and here it is again with show track. The stop is obviously great, but the arm strength on the throw is what impressed us. It's not easy to throw a ball that hard after popping up from the ground. To the plate now, Corey Dickerson, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 home, and he fouls this one off.
I know that's the spot he didn't want to miss in, but he got away with it.
The 1-1. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And a swing and a miss. Does that look like self-defense there? It's 2-2.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
The 2-2. 3-2 now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Full count still. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Miami down in order, but they still lead this one 4-2. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring in Tommy Edman. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And he hits it hard to the right side. It's flagged down deep in the hole. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
This is a head scratcher. I mean, that's the shortest throw on the infield, and somehow he lets it sail wide of the mark for an E4. A couple more like that, and doubt starts to creep into the second baseman's mind.
At the plate, Dylan Carlson, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 0-1 pitch.
These are the moments that don't always show up on the highlight film right here. Big spot. They have a chance right here. This guy mixes in a knock. They have a chance to get right back in this game. If not, if he grounds into a double play, it's pretty much over.
And a good pitch there as this ball swung on and popped straight up the chute right around home plate. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
The right fielder, number 8, Michael Lee.
Yimi Garcia gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th.
Number 93, Yimi Garcia.
Michael Lee will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. From the belt, kicks and deals.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in an 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the break. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Oh and 1, here it comes. Runners on first with one down.
Nope.
That misses. 1 and 2.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
First things first, here's a throw over. In the dirt, and oh, he can't quite dig it out. Here's Nolan Arenado as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. In his career against this pitcher, he's gone 3 for 6. 2 of those hits were for home runs. 2 out with the man at first. And it's fouled away. And that's taken for a called strike 2.
Hey, this is a huge out right here. 2 outs in the 8th inning. If this guy comes in and does his job, they hand it over to that beast in the 9th.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Runners on the move for second. Pitch outside. The throw is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
It's not easy to steal on a catcher that has a good arm, but he did just that and beats that throw at the second base.
Ready with the payoff pitch. Now a drive out to left center field. He's in at second safely as they also push across his score to make it a 1-run game. Well, that stolen base a minute ago just became that much more important.
Yeah, man, if the runner's on first, this hit may or may not bring him home, but he was on second, so he cruises across the plate for the run. It's all about finding ways to manufacture runs, and they did just that there.
So now to the plate, Yadier Molina, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. The 0-1 offering. Center field. Marte is under it. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring position. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Jordan Hicks is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 12, Jordan Hicks.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And set to go is the third baseman, Brian Anderson.
The third baseman, Brian Anderson.
First pitch on the way. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. Hicks, a native Texan. He's got a sinker, a slider, and a four-seamer. Now the 1-0 is a letter-high fastball swung on and missed.
Big fastball is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
That's ball two. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Ball three, not close with the sinker that time.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
And this is taken here for ball four. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home eighth.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
Now at the plate here is Adam Duvall. He was punched out looking at strike three last time through.
Yeah, and they froze him on a good changeup. Tough one. If you got good arm action, and this pitcher certainly does have good arm action out there, tough to decipher between the fastball and changeup. He's got to be willing to stay back and take the ball the other way.
Nothing in one count. Here it comes.
I got 1 ball, 1
Cardinals
strike.
are going to get something going in the bullpen now as a left-hander has begun to get loose. 4-3 our score here as we play the eighth. Fouled off. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. Edman backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
Now batting, catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
Now to bat, Jorge Alfaro. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
1
ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those 2 early count sliders, but now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come fastball.
Lets it fly 2-0, but this one's by him for the first strike.
Woo-wee! That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Lee is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, the pitcher, Gibby.
Garrett Cooper will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Pinch hitting for the Marlins. Number 26, Garrett Cooper.
First pitch on its way.
Count 1-0.
A runner on first with 2 away.
Ball,
And
that's
he
too
misses
high.
again, 2-0. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Ball, that's inside.
Starling Marte
Would be next. Here it comes, the 3-0. And he lays off ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
The center fielder, number 6.
Tyler Webb trots in
Darling.
from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2
Your
away.
attention, please. Now pitching for St. Louis, number 30, Tyler.
Back to the top of the Miami lineup now and stepping in,
Starling Marte.
lifetime against this particular arm. He's a .333 hitter. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
0-1's the count.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Behind 0-2 now. The 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me away. This is what the game's all about.
Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Marlins strand a pair, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. Dylan Floro comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. So now into the box is Paul Goldschmidt. It was a walk in his last trip.
Paul Goldschmidt.
Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1.
You know, something to keep in mind. They're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
Ball 2 as the breaking ball misses inside.
You'll hear me say this time after time up here in the booth. You fight so hard to get into these counts. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. They don't happen often. This is a huge spot. Count leverage. Look for him to get loose on a fastball right here.
The 3-0 pitch.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
Called strike, and that'll run it full.
Thank you.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Well, there's only a 1-run cushion to play with, so he's got to be upset after he walked the leadoff man here. Go-ahead run comes to the plate, and there are no outs. This could be a very interesting inning.
So that'll bring in Harrison Bader. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. Aguilar is there, and he has it for the out. And he will hasten his way back to first, where he's in there safely.
The second baseman, Paul.
Into the box, Paul DeYoung. In his career versus this pitcher, he's 2 for 4. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Ball one, no strike.
Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double. And now you might start wondering about a pinch hitter. If that's the case, here's what the Redbirds have left on the bench. Tyler O'Neill will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 27, Tyler O'Neill.
From the stretch, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. Both the tying and go-ahead runs stand in scoring position with only one away. Ball one, as that one didn't really threaten the inside corner. And that's on the outside corner, 1-2.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first two pitches, anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
And this is swung on and missed, so they come right after him, and it remains second and third, but with two away now.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
And it appears they're going to give him the intentional walk here, so now they'll have a force at any base with two gone.
And this is the right move here. With first base open, take the bat out of this guy's hands every single time.
So stepping in is Dylan Carlson, a potential tying run for him at third base. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Big spot. Two out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
The 1-1.
I got 2-1 to count.
You can't hear it from here, obviously, but I think someone in the dugout just yelled, "Wear it," because that could have been a run.
Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. And now this relatively sparse crowd comes to their feet one final time. Still 2-2. Big spot. Two out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Cardinals down to their final strike here. And he'll check his swing here. Did he go around? Yes, and the ball game is over.
Well, just an excellent job right here closing this one out. He just collected the first save of his career. Got to start somewhere.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Miami Marlins led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Trevor Rogers gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Jack Flaherty was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Dylan Floro records the save, his first of the year. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First, for the victorious Miami Marlins, 4 runs on 5 hits, 1 error. They left 9 men on base. For St. Louis, 3 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 11 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 2 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.